Good morning, guys. Welcome to the Life of JMC. And as you can see, I am not in my home office. I'm in the Rubicon right now because I was actually on my way to the gym. So if I seem a little distracted, it's because I'm driving and talking to you guys at the same time. I want to thank all of you guys for the awesome support. Everybody's been extremely positive and showing tons of support for this channel. And I want to thank you guys so much for that. For people who are new to the channel, every single Monday, I upload a brand new video of me stepping on the scale, showing you guys my weight loss progress. And throughout the week, I'm going to be uploading other random videos, kind of like the video I'm actually making right now. Now, today's video is because I pretty much spent all last weekend on Google looking for workout equipment. I was looking for workout equipment for my house because I know there's going to be days where, because of work or whatever reason, whatever comes up in life, there's going to be some days where I can't make it to the gym. I'm just being realistic. Sometimes you got to work late, or who knows, anything can happen. And for that reason, I want to have some backup workout equipment in my home, in my basement, that I could use whenever I can make it to the gym. Two pieces of cardio equipment that I would really love to have in my house is a stationary bike and an elliptical. Now, the elliptical is obviously my favorite just because it burns the most calories. Yes, it still uses my legs and I have the bad knees, so it's not the smartest one for me to use, but it's still way smarter than me trying to run or jog, and because that will definitely mess up my knees. And then the second one is the stationary bike. That's probably the smartest one, and I have to eventually get one of those. But one thing at a time, guys, is I'm definitely not rich, and this stuff is extremely, extremely expensive, at least if you're buying the right equipment. So over the years, I've had friends who tried to lose weight, and they buy ellipticals, they buy these pieces of equipment for their homes, and then they end up never using it. Reason for that is because the stuff is not stable, it doesn't feel sturdy, and it pretty much just sucks, to be honest with you. And that's because they end up spending $200, $300, $400 on a machine, and they're expecting it to perform the way the ellipticals do at the gym. My first thing that I was actually started to look at was I started to look up the pricing on some of these ellipticals at the gyms, like Life Fitness, stuff like that. And some of these machines can cost $4,000 or $5,000. They're kind of pricey, but at the same time, they're commercial machines and they're great machines. So they have to put up with a lot of abuse and that kind of thing. Now, for consumers, there's a lot of ellipticals out there that pretty much suck, really low end quality, and they're cheap, but at the end of the day, you get what you pay for. So I did a whole bunch of research, and I'm hoping this video will save somebody from having to do a whole bunch of that research. And I ended up finding like the best possible cardio elliptical type of machine for my house that's within my budget. And I'm talking about, I'm really stretching the budget for this. We're gonna jump to my office. We're gonna go on the website. I'm gonna show you the machine. I'm gonna show you the price on the website. I ended up paying a little bit less for this just because I was negotiating with the guy on the phone. So if you're gonna order a machine like this, definitely give him a call. Don't order it through the website. Give him a call on the phone. Try and do some negotiating. But first, let's go ahead and go on the website so I can show you the name of the machine, the exact model, pricing, all that stuff. All right, guys, so this is the website right here, soultreadmills.com/ellipticals. They have 3 different ones right here. This one was rated best in class for 2018. This is the one that I ended up purchasing. So here you can see that their current holiday sale price is $15.99. I actually purchased this machine for cheaper than that. Let me actually just pull up the receipt real quick so I can tell you the exact pricing that I paid. So instead of paying $15.99, I ended up paying $14.99. And on top of paying $14.99, keep in mind, my price of $14.99, the only reason I was able to get it was because I placed the order over the phone. So if you are looking to order a machine like this, I highly suggest you do it over the phone, try and haggle and negotiate a little bit. They came down to $14.99, and then on top of that, no shipping charges or anything like that. Shipping was free. I also paid extra money for their turnkey service, which was $139. To be honest with you, they ended up sending 2 people to go ahead and build this. And even these guys, I mean, it took them probably, I'd say, like almost like an hour to put the whole thing together. I wasn't sitting around watching them, but there's 2 guys putting it together. And I figure these guys are doing this all the time. It took them like about an hour to do. That was an extra $139 for a grand total of $1,638.99. Now, I know it's not cheap, guys, but at the end of the day, I was able to use it. I went ahead and I've already used it twice. It does feel like a very stable machine. Does not feel like any of the cheaper junk stuff that you'll see at some of these other sporting goods stores. And now let's go ahead. I want to bring you guys down to my basement so I can show you guys the machine, how I have it set up. Let's go into the dungeon, guys. All right, guys, so this is the machine right here. You can see it still even has the plastic on it. I haven't even taken the plastic off. There's the brand again. It is the Soul, I believe it was E95. But yeah, it still has all the stickers. But the whole thing is assembled, and thank God I paid the extra money to have it assembled, because it would have sucked to do this myself. Now, as you can see, my basement's kind of a mess. I have to buy a whole bunch of shelves and that kind of stuff to organize the basement. I also picked up these thick rubber mats. I think each one of these rubber mats weighs like, I don't know, like 70, 80 pounds each one. They're crazy thick. They're good. They're gym quality type mats. Got these off of some guy on Craigslist. They're actually meant for like horse stables or something like that. Regardless, I got these cheap on Craigslist. I will be in my basement using the Elliptical. Whenever I can't make it to the gym, I'll be using this. I set up the flat screen TV right there. I'll be streaming like YouTube videos, blasting music, that kind of thing. So I can kind of just keep myself entertained and not get bored while I'm using it. The basement setup is going to be a work in progress. Little by little, I'm going to kind of hook it up, make it look real nice down here. All right, guys, if it's your first time on the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Click the bell icon so you can sign up notifications and get notified of all the new videos coming out. Make sure you like, comment, and share, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.
And let me tell you, if someone told me that something is impossible, I will go out and do it. That's just the way I always was. I was told to my face, you're nothing but a giant muscle. You can't act. You have no future, and you have an accent that is laughable. Ignore the naysayers. Work like hell. Trust yourself. Break some rules. Don't be afraid to fail. I've made a fortune in several careers, and I've been very successful in several careers by believing in myself. Let me tell you, you're going to find the naysayers in every turn that you make. Don't listen. Just visualize your goal, know exactly where you want to go. Trust yourself. Get out there and work like hell, and break some of the rules, and never ever be afraid of failure. I couldn't have gone to one lifting event in my life if I would have been afraid of failure. Because of course there's a chance that you can fail. When you lift the weight, I tried 10 times to lift bench press 500 pounds. And I failed, but the 11th time I did it. So never give up and never be afraid of failure, because otherwise you box yourself in and you limit yourself. You all should go and be hungry for success. You should be hungry to make your mark, and you should be hungry to be seen and to be heard and to have an effect out there. You have to think outside the box. That's what I believe. After all, what is the point of being on this earth if all you want to do is be liked by everyone and avoid trouble? The only way that I ever got any place was by breaking some of the rules. When you're out there partying, horsing around, someone out there at the same time is working hard. Someone is getting smarter and someone is winning. Just remember that. Now, if you want to coast through life, don't pay any attention to any of those rules. But if you want to win, there's absolutely no way around hard work.